We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Cincinnati Reds and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Brian Reynolds, with the season coming to a close, the senior circuit's leading hitter makes his case for a batting title. Next. Joe Musgrove, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Here it comes. Number 4 is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Well, the mercury has dipped under 50, 49 degrees here at first pitch. 1 and 2.
The count is 1 and 2.
Hit back up the middle. He's got it. And there's one gone to start the night.
Batting second, the third baseman, Nick Senzel.
Now in the box, Nick Senzel. So we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Musgrove isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup. I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Another 0-2 home. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Nick Castellanos now, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Martin is under this one, and that will retire the side. So a fairly painless top of the first, and now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Anthony DeSclafani, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
At the plate, Kevin Newman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, Dero? You've been on some good teams. Not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture inside, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
So here's Adam Frazier, and for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. He's set, and the pitch. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Frazier is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Newman stands at second with no outs. Get there, 2-2 to Adam Frazier.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Now another 2-2. Flipped out the other way toward short, and one gone.
Batting third, the left fielder, Brian Reynolds.
Digging in, Brian Reynolds. He's kept his average up in recent games. The competition has been fierce, but so far he's managed to fend off all comers in pursuit of a batting title.
Yeah, and if you're going to win a batting title, you wouldn't want it any other way. You don't want somebody to go in a massive slump and fall off the map. This is going to be a race to the end, 2 guys fighting it out, and who's going to have the best finish to the season.
Scorched to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And that's the second out.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Here's Gregory Polanco. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch of the at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And though he's turned in some fantastic numbers this year, he's really hit a bump over his last 10 games. Not a great time for him to lose his touch at the plate.
And this is the last time you want to go into a little mini slump right here. Dog days, you want to finish strong. There's only a handful of games left. You're fighting for a batting title. He has to find a way to maybe take 2 steps back, maybe give away an at-bat to calibrate that fastball again.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Pirates leave 1. Still no score. Stepping up now, Aristides Aquino. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season.
Let's go Pirates! Come on, Pirates!
First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The windup and the 0-1.
Ball.
Down and away, ball one. And his average has been hovering close to 300 in recent games, but for a guy who's competing for a batting title, he'll want to pick up the pace even more.
He knows it. He knows he has to pick up the pace a little bit. This isn't going to get it done. The last 10 games, although he's finding ways to help his team and get on base, if he's got any chance of winning this batting crown, he's going to have to elevate his batting average just a little bit more.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is in there. A called strike 3.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Galvin.
Standing in now, Freddie Galvis. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Though he's been stellar overall, his batting numbers over the last 10 games are closer to the league average.
He's finding a way to still mix in a knock over the last 10 games and keep himself above water in this batting title race, but he certainly doesn't look as comfortable as he did the previous couple months.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Stepping into the box, Jesse Winker. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the belt, the pitch. And he's really continued to turn in strong performances day after day. His average in his last 10 games is over the 300 mark, but then again, that's nothing new for him.
But easier said than done. This guy from start to finish has been on point, not giving any at-bats away. He's swinging a hot bat and making a strong push to end the season and put that batting title belt around his waist.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Into the box, Josh Van Meter, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. Van Meter, a 25-year-old. He was a 5th-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot.
Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Batting 8. The catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
In now, Tucker Barnhart, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. One and 0. Here it is. Looked like a slider, perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2 balls and a strike to count. The set and the 2-1.
That's ball 3.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
There's ball 4.
Take your base.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
So here's the Reds pitcher, Anthony DeSclafani, and a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. He's set. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Nope.
2-1.
You put yourself in this situation, you got to get yourself out of it. You got the pitcher at the plate, 2-0 count. You got to take your chances and throw something middle of the plate.
Ready with the 2-1.
Hey.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
The set and the 2-2. Hit on the ground to third. There's Frazier at second for the out, and the inning is over. 3 left for Cincinnati. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now to the plate, Colin Moran, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Colin Moran.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. And it's 2-0 now to Colin Moran. Moran, a 27-year-old. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. The throw into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Next will be Jose Osuna. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
0-1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Wow, that's the case right there where pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Here now is Mike Zunino, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. Two balls and a strike. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting 8, the center fielder, Jason Martin.
Into the box, Jason Martin. He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. From the stretch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And he misses 2-1. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
Hey, be thankful the batter was sitting on something else, or that pitch might have went a long way. Those cement mixers, you get the barrel to them, they can be torched.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The payoff pitch. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
First pitch of the at-bat. Joe Musgrove is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
And he fouls this one off. Oh, and 2. Here it is. A ball and 2 strikes.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally, he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Here's the 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 4. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 4.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
No, inside.
The 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Polanco at the track, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness, when this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here, and I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Spinning a throw back to second, and the runner back. So now to the plate, Nick Senzel, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Inside, ball 1.
Skied into straightaway right. Polanco has a read on it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
Up next for Cincinnati, the first baseman, Nick.
So one gone now in the Cincinnati third, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball one.
And he takes ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with one gone. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 and 1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. To 2-2 now.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
Turned on down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And the run will score as the Reds strike first to lead it 1-0.
The batter, number 44.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
Aristides Aquino comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Line towards center field. Martin is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. He reached on a single in his first try. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Two out with the man at first. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Galvis has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is. He shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits here for Cincinnati. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Reds 1 and the Pirates 0. Bottom of the third now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Kevin Newman.
The shortstop, Kevin.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Newman.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Hit on the ground toward the left. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. Already 2 hits in the ballgame as he's on base here in the home third. And as we check out our Pittsburgh Pirate leaderboard, you can see that he currently sits second best on the team in that category. First things first, here's a throw over. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Softly hit to the left side. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now.
Hey, they don't all have to be beautiful. They just have to be base hits. And that's exactly what that was. Soft liner into left field. Nice job.
At the plate now, Brian Reynolds, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
1-1.
First and second here with nobody out. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone, count full now.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And that's swung on and missed, so good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's one away.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball, and what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express, no chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate, Gregory Polanco. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. At the letters, but called high, it's a ball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-1.
Ball, that's inside.
This is a spot you'd like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
The 3-1. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
I think he was trying
Now
to be a
batting,
little too
third
fine there, and a walk is the result.
Solid.
Well, the good news is he has a
Four
force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Digging in to try it again, Colin Moran, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First offering on its way.
Nope. Outside.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
A ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Bases are loaded with only one out. Up high, 2-1 now.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Now the 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
The 3-1 pitch. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And this is a great example of what happens when you can't find the strike zone. The first walk of the inning looked harmless enough, but this one brings a runner home. Self-inflicted wounds are always the hardest to swallow.
Stepping into the box, Jose Osuna looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Osuna, a 27-year-old. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
In there for a called strike. 3-2 now.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
In the air to straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
So it's first and third with 2 away, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. Pitch on its way now to Zunino.
Ball right there.
Boy, a lot of break to that thing, and it's 1-1. One and one, the pitch.
Ball right up there.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Here's the payoff pitch. Loud contact off the bat of Zunino, and a ball sent to deep left field. And that's off the left field wall.
Up next.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. To the plate now, Jason Martin. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. Throw on to first. And a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits. No errors. And 2 men left stranded. 3 innings complete. Pirates on top 3-1. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Standing in, Jesse Winker. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. One ball, 1 strike to count. A 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Seared down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here's the pitch.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Now the pitch. The bouncer to the left side. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Josh Van Meter. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. The 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
One thing to take note of is how these last two batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Down the first baseline. The 2-2 one more time.
Helpful.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. Three to 1 is our score here in inning number 4.
Come on, Pirates.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6,
He's out.
3, and they turn the double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
So 2 are gone now for the Reds in their half of the 4th, and next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And this will be fouled away. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Reds go down quietly. They still trail it here 3-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Your
Kevin
attention,
Kramer
please.
will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 44.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Kramer playing here in his age 26 season. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Ooh, back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Check the swing there, and Larry Bullard says he held up just enough. Ball 1. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, that would bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Standing in now, Kevin Newman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. This is line to left. Winker is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Digging in once again, Adam Frazier. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Let's get something going. 2-1 the count. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
In now, Brian Reynolds, fouled away. In his career, Reynolds is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. 0-1, here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a liner. That's in there, base hit. He'll get it into second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
Red skipper up out of the dugout and making that slow trek to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Jose De Leon answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Into the box now, Gregory Polanco, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Four runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Now a swing and a fly ball, and it's a foul ball. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. But the Pirates get a run here on the RBI double. We're through 4. It's now a 4-1 Pittsburgh lead. Robbie Erlin, come on now, and if in fact he can still lift his arm, he might acknowledge the crowd as he has just tied the major league record for appearances in a season with 106. So here now is the pitcher, Jose De Leon. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th as he was a late entrant into this one. Now the pitch.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
The windup and the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
Ball, that's it.
Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. The 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
I think he's shown you right there he was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. He's right there. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, number 4.
Digging in and looking for more, number 4. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Lefty against lefty here as this is taken for a ball. 1-0. Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
2 balls and a strike. Two and 2 the count. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Reynolds will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Nick Senzel.
Ready for another shot now, Nick Senzel. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in standing. The 1-0. Slow roller down the third baseline. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Reds leave 1. They trail it 4-1. So digging in now, Colin Moran.
For the Pirates, the third baseman, Colin Moran.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope. Ball 1.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, reined in. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the
Now
out.
batting, first baseman.
Settling in now, Jose Osuna. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. That evens it up 1-1. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Mike Zunino.
So here's Mike Zunino. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. In the air now, out to right field. Aquino is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Pirates as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Aristides Aquino.
Number 44.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Now the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Polanco has a read on it. He's got it one away.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
At the plate, Freddie Galvis, a hit in 2 tries so far. Pitch on the way.
1-0.
Pitch on the way. Heading out towards shallow right. Polanco on the run. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even
Now
his
batting,
soft
left
contact is finding holes
Yes,
there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
At the plate now, Jesse Winker, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Three and 0 now.
That's inside.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
Now batting, second baseman, Josh Van Meter.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Josh Van Meter. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, and the defense is thinking, give it to us again and we'll roll it over all day long. Don't think that's not in his head right now as he steps to the plate.
High in the air out to center field. Martin is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, the catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Stepping in, Tucker Barnhart. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Check swing grounder to the right side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Reds strand a couple, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Digging in, Jason Martin. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The center fielder, Jason Martin.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Line drive to center field. Number 4 is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Robbie Erlin.
Eric Gonzalez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 2, Eric Gonzalez.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. When facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Gonzalez brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Into the box, Kevin Newman. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Now the 0-1.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
6th inning, 4-1 is our score. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Hit to third. Senzel's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates, but they lead it 4-1. Nick Purdy is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 57.
Joey Votto is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Votto.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And the pitch on 2-1. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And the pinch hitter is retired here, one away.
The batter, number 4.
In now for the Reds, number 4. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0. Ball, that's out.
Bases are empty, one man out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Reynolds is on the move for it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Nick Senzel.
Stepping up to the plate, Nick Senzel. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball, down.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 3-1. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So coming to the plate, Nicholas Castellanos. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
A runner on first with 2 away. Here's a fastball that's wrapped out to left center, and this is going to get down for a base hit.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit, making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Aristides Aquino. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, man, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Reds strand a couple. They trail it 4-1.
7th inning stretch.
Amir Garrett will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year.
Number 50, Amir Garrett.
Last half of the seventh here, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
The second baseman, Adam.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tony straightens him up with a fastball that time. It's ball one.
I don't know if he needs a few more warm-up pitches or he's just announcing his presence with authority. Either way, watch your face.
And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And that misses ball four. It's a leadoff walk to start the home seventh.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Into the box now, Brian Reynolds. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
A ball and no strikes.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
Still even at 2-2. Again, another foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The seventh pitch coming up. Line softly toward the hole. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Now batting.
So that's his second knock of the game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season.
Does this guy ever look bad at the dish? I mean, really doesn't. Fighting for a batting crown, throwing out multi-knock games daily. It's going to be a fight to the finish right here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Gregory Polanco stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Inside as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
The 1-2.
I got the count 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's three
Now
times
batting.
he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
To the plate now, Colin Moran, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Swing and a line drive. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. He's in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double to drive it, another run. This guy is a money run producer.
So now to the plate, Jose Osuna, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the 1-0. This is line to left. That's in there, base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 6-1.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, D-Roll, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you can tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hit.
Now, Lucas Sims takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Digging in now, Mike Zunino. Lifetime in this matchup. Pretty good success. He's 4 for 5. He also has 1 home run. He's set and the pitch. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
And it's 1-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try and induce the ground ball to get a double play.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate, Jason Martin. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The Pirates are able to add on to their lead, and after a long dry spell, the good times are back again in the Steel City. More from the show, Saturday Baseball, following this message and a word from our local stations. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Number 31 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Pittsburgh. Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 31. Now catching and batting 9, number 14, Luke.
Striding in once again, Freddie Galvis is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Now at the plate, Jesse Winker. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher to just go ahead and challenge him.
Slider taken for a called strike, 2-1. And now pitch on the way. Lays off the breaking pitch, and it's 3 balls and a strike. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. 1 out, nobody on. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on balls.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk. Coming to the plate now, Josh Van Meter. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. And a ball, 1-0. I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
No
2-0 now.
No strike.
Runners on first with 1 down. Outside, 3-0 now. From the belt, kicks and deals.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the payoff pitch home is in there. A called strike 3.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
So striding forward now, Tucker Barnhart. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch on its way.
Ball. That was a strikeout. Come on.
The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. 1 left for Cincinnati. They trail 6-1. Here's the catcher, Luke Maley. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Maley.
Now the pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Now a changeup hit on the ground to shortstop. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, the shortstop, Kevin Newman.
So the Pirates' batting order turns over and set to go. Kevin Newman, he's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A 1-1 count to the Pirates' leadoff hitter.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Lined into right, a base hit.
Many guys fall victim to the breaking ball and want to get out in front of it, and they end up rolling it over to the pull side. Batter was able to execute, stay inside, keep his hands back, and drive it the other way.
Into the box now, Adam Frazier. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Number 4 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The left fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
At the plate, Brian Reynolds. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
1-1. Come on, rip it to the breakers.
Outside, 2-1. From the stretch. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. A runner on first with 2 away. Line drive to center field. And that's in there, base hit. And case in point why he's one of the best bats in the business as he's aboard for the 3rd time today.
He's had so many multi-hit games this year. Why are we surprised he mixed in another 3-hit performance? I expect this guy to finish strong and fight for the batting title up until his last at bat.
In now, Gregory Polanco, fouled off. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Looking to wiggle out of this, here it is. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Richard Rodriguez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 49, Richard Rodriguez.
Travis Jankowski is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. Right side, fielded cleanly, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, number 4.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, number 4. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Throw into second, and he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Into the box, Nick Senzel, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. 1 out and a runner on second base. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. He's set. Now the pitch. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Frazier backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Standing in, Nicholas Castellanos. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. One ball and 2 strikes to count. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low. The Reds down to their last strike. Cincinnati, good night.
Yeah, it's only been a week, but I guess it probably feels like a million years ago since they had their last win. But this 6-game losing streak is behind them now, so we'll see if they can string some W's together.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. Pittsburgh led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Robbie Erlin wins out of the bullpen his 9th victory of the year. Anthony DeSclafani couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. For the victorious Pirates, 6 runs on 12 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Reds, 1 run on 9 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.